This is a Liebherr 994B. It's a Face Shovel Excavator. It's made by NZG and it's in 1/50th scale. Now this is a special edition. It's made for the Mount Arthur Coal Company, which is a coal company out of New Zealand. And you could get these either the Face Shovel version or the excavator or a backhoe, as some people call it. That you could get either one. Now these were pretty popular when they came out and they sold out pretty quickly. And these days they're pretty hard to come by. Pretty much the only way you can get one is if someone is selling theirs out of their collection, which is not very often. So this is one of the rare opportunities where it's not very often anymore where you can buy a diecast model and it'll actually go up in value, but this one did. I think they were maybe $300 or $350 when they first came out. Now, if you see one, it's probably in the mid 500s to maybe $550 to $600 range if you can find one, which is not very often. And like I said, it's not very often that you run into that kind of situation nowadays. 10, 15 years ago, it wasn't uncommon that when a model would come out and it would be popular and it would sell out and actually go up in value. But nowadays, it's not, it just doesn't happen. It's a very different diecast market than what it used to be. Now, as far as the model goes, this thing is fantastic. Right off the bat, you can see you got handrails out the wazoo. The hydraulic lines are all very well done. The cab details very well done. The lights and the little warning strobes. You got fire suppression. You got just detail out the wazoo. I guess starting off, taking a look at like the handrails here. All the handrails are very well done. They're largely metal. There's a couple plastic ones in there, but you really can't tell the difference. It's very much, I guess, seamless transition between the plastic and the metal railings, and that's very well done. And here you can look, and you can see the hard lines. So these are all cast into the boom here, and you got your rubber lines down here. But up here, yeah, your rubber lines, and then it goes into the hard and then back to the rubber. They're all very well done. It's very complete, I think, in the amount of just hydraulic lines that are here. It looks fantastic. They're just the right size, and it displays so well because it's a very, very good model. Coming around the back here, you can see like the fire suppression and the little grease system there. That's pretty neat. If you look at the cab here, you can see all the, God, I don't even know what they're called. The idea is it helps keep the dust off the glass. Keeps the cab kind of shady too. Looks very good. You can just barely see inside the cab, but it's pretty well done. You got a good operator station in there. You got the lights and the horns and the mirrors here. Like I said, it's very well done. There aren't many details that have been overlooked at all. Now, as far as the range of motion, this thing is very stiff. It's not quite Conrad stiff, but it's almost there. And it'll definitely hold any kind of pose that you want to put it in. I mean, and you have enough movement that you can definitely set it up to where it's, loading a haul truck, which is pretty nice. One of the things that's pretty well done too, especially because it's hard to tell because I don't know if that's a decal or what, but the grading in the floor is pretty darn good looking. I think it's just a decal, but I'm not sure. And you have the access ladder here on the side, and that just spins around and comes down like that, which is nice. You also have one coming down the front. Yeah, It'll spin right over top of that one. Now the tracks and the undercarriage are very good. The tracks are metal, and they're the that hook and loop type system on the individual tracks themselves, which is pretty nice. And the rollers, I don't know if you can see that, but all the individual rollers actually roll, which is pretty cool. And when you have all that together, you got a track system here that moves very, very well, and that's kind of neat because it moves so easily, and it looks pretty good when it does too. Anyway, overall, I mean, this is a nice heavy model. The regular 994B, and I think it's been replaced. I can't remember the model number, but it's been replaced. The replacement looks very good. These look very good. If you can get the Mount Arthur version, it's a great looking model. It really is. The standard versions look good too. The detail is just as good. Overall, it's an excellent model. Is it worth $600? I don't think so. It's just, I'd have a hard time justifying this for $600. It's just not worth that much. Is it an excellent model? Yes. A $600 model? Probably not. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. As always, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of what we have, please subscribe to Maryland Construction Diecast. And thanks for watching.